Verified is a series created by North American digital media company Genius. Its first episodes debuted in September of 2016, and since then, over 290 verified videos have been posted, hosting a slew of extremely well-known artists. The concept of the videos is artists explaining the meaning behind their lyrics, typically either their newest or most popular songs. The following video will aim to deconstruct Genius's series Verified and illustrate why it works. Like the previous video Deconstructing Hot Ones, which you should definitely go check out if you haven't already, I'm going to break down Verified into a few key categories that have contributed to its success. These are the audio and visual design, the concept behind the videos, and its unique position in relation to modern music. Starting with the audio and visual design, Verified is set over a yellow background which matches the logo and overall color scheme for the Genius brand. The consistency of this color, although a small factor, certainly contributes to the production quality and visual appeal of the videos. According to research done on color psychology, yellow is associated with competence and happiness, which aids in giving the act of watching the video a rather satisfying feeling, like the viewers achieving some form of clarity or understanding. Another element of this design is the Genius jingle and intro portion, which plays at the beginning of every video. This jingle again contributes to the repetitive structure of the show, which helps Genius establish its consistent, high-quality brand. In addition to this, the repeated audio stimuli acts as a sort of signal to the viewer that they're about to begin the enlightening process of listening to an artist explain their lyrics to them. Another note about the design is the intro that is regularly utilized, which simply adds a 10 to 15 second excerpt from the video to act as a precursor for what the viewer can expect.
I was like, yo, little baby wipe, that shit's way too fire. Like who has that? But it's like, it just means like so fresh and so clean.
This addition, although rather small in the grand scheme of things, is a basic video formatting trick the editors use to get the viewer to watch longer, as the excerpt typically intrigues and implores them to watch on for more information. The final and arguably main factor of Genius's design that makes it work is the extremely aesthetically pleasing animation and general graphic design. Whether it's the text appearing to the side of the artist as they say the lyrics, the transitions, or simply the font choice and Genius overlay, the overall visual design of Verified is one of the key elements that makes it such a satisfying thing to watch. While it's clear there was obviously a lot of intention and deliberate choice in the audio and visual design of Verified, the main reason viewers are drawn to this series in droves is a unique concept behind these videos. Like the actual Genius website, the Verified series is centered around the idea of sharing perceived meanings of lyrics. But unlike the website, which is partially populated by people doing their best to interpret lyrics, Verified displays the artists actually verifying the meaning of the lyrics in person. Now, before you say, but there are artists who go on and annotate their own lyrics on Genius too, I'm gonna cut you off and say, I know. What separates this video series from the presence of artist explanations on the Genius website is that the series actually displays the artists explaining their lyrics in person. This added presence of the real human being speaking about their work adds a visual component to the process of learning and is one of the crucial reasons for the success of this series. Additionally, this format of explanation allows the artist to clarify common misconceptions about their lyrics and really just add an entirely new layer of significance to the work. It's quite common for a featured artist to share anecdotes or context to their lyric that really seem to enhance their meaning. This concept of artists having a sort of fake one-on-one with the viewer where they explain why they chose certain words is rather unprecedented, at least on this large of a scale. This truly innovative concept is probably the main reason Verified has seen so much success in the past year and a half. One last example that hammers in the massive influence and success of this concept comes in the form of two videos made by infamous YouTuber RiceGum. As most know, RiceGum and a collection of other YouTubers heavily capitalize off of the diss track craze that was extremely prevalent in 2017. In some ill-advised attempt to give legitimacy to his music-making career, RiceGum created his own copies of the Verified format, in which he explained the lyrics to two of his popular diss tracks and proceeded to flex about his money and accomplishments. The fact that RiceGum, someone already known for mimicking elements of the current mumble/trap scene dominating hip-hop, would also make his own Verified video seems to confirm that Verified has become a staple of the music community, and this is likely due to the stellar concept behind the format, which, in some cases, allows artists to excessively promote themselves. The final major category I'm going to delve into isn't exactly a very coherent one. It's primarily just a collection of ideas I have on why this series has proven to be so incredibly popular in our information-saturated age. First off, I believe Genius on its own has proven to be an incredibly innovative creation that has changed how people listen to and appreciate music. Drawing on a personal anecdote, I found nearly every time I've first listened to an album in the past few years, I've pulled up Genius and read along with the lyrics. Or similarly, when I hear a popular song I enjoy, one of the first things I do is look at the lyrics if there's any portion I think I don't completely understand. An interesting thing to note is the idea that Genius has reached its peak of popularity as mumble rap has become the dominating force in mainstream music. In the past year alone, Genius and its Verified series seem to have become a new staple of the hip-hop and general music community, potentially fueled by the fact that some hip-hop lyrics have become increasingly difficult to understand. A point that supports this idea is that Atlanta-based artist Designer's hit song Panda seems to have served as the stem for the birth of this video series. The video, Panda, Designer Reads All the Lyrics, came out about a month before the first Verified video, and was likely the moment Genius realized they could capitalize off this idea of artists explaining lyrics. Again, connecting to the earlier point, Panda, being a worldwide hit, was likely the first time for a lot of people to need to look up lyrics to understand what exactly it was they were hearing. The last massive point I'd like to discuss regarding the effectiveness of Genius Verified is the cross-promotion it fosters. As Verified has gained an immense level of popularity in the past year and a half, it's become a sort of verification for the importance of a song. If a song has a Genius Verified video, it must be worth listening to, right? Well, sort of. Looking at the growth of the Genius YouTube channel, it's clear they've heavily benefited off the cross-promotion that they get through having these popular artists come and feature in their videos. But over time, it seems like it's become more beneficial for the artists to be on the Verified series. Lately, artists seem to be drawn to the video series to promote and market songs, even if they don't ultimately prove to be that successful. While Genius is currently venturing out into newer series such as Deconstructed and Framework, Verified seems to have been the initial successful project and stepping stone into this genre of exploring the makeup of modern music. All in all, the fact that there is now a gigantic digital media company dedicated towards explaining and clarifying seems to be a sort of natural progression for the internet. As this wealth of online information continues to expand, it only makes sense websites attempting to dissect and analyze it might come about, or even YouTube channels. Actually, no, that's an awful idea. In conclusion, Verified works because it successfully implements well-designed visual and audio techniques, possesses a unique premise, and seems to have answered the call of an increased need for clarification, which is so prevalent in our current age of information. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Why It Works on What It Is. Leave comments on different aspects of the show you think we missed out on, or to suggest content or a trend you'd like us to analyze next. If you've enjoyed this deconstruction of Genius's Verified, leave a like and subscribe to encourage RiceGum to make more of his own Verified videos. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at What It Is for updates on new videos. Thanks for watching!